Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to RiMS Racing. As last time out, we did have the best of times. We did the Academy event. We just said don't get off track more than 3 times. Somehow we felt that early on, even though we didn't go off track 3 times. Anyway, we did okay in the Kawasaki till the end. Did okay around Monsanto to the end. So we'll see if we can do better on our Ducati this time. Let's just show you the state of the bike. It could be better. We've got some repairs to do. The fairing and fender are in serious disrepair. So, what else is that? Oh, the clutch lever as well. They can actually get off the line. That might be handy as well. So, I'll do some work and then we'll be back. Okay, I didn't actually change anything on the bike. I want to see what happens when it goes under 0% on everything. Because that is like one of the achievements, to see if you finish a race with like everything red. So, we might do that till everything just falls apart on the bike. And also, we're turning the Dilty back up to Pro. We had it on Semi-Pro for the last couple of episodes since like round 25 or whatever. But I don't know. It feels like we have too much pace for Semi-Pro. I do like backing out of events. Like we can quit without it, you know, resulting in their retirement like it does for Pro. But yeah, we need Dilty back up again because we are quicker. We're just having misfortune at the moment. So here we go, back to Pro. And then, yeah, nothing else has been changed. Today we're at the halfway mark. 35 events down, 70 to go with the Thunder Roar Cup round Fuji Speedway. It's been a while. So go. 10th out of 10. Gone away for 6 laps. One of the reasons why I can go back to Pro as well is that they do save our settings now on the controller. Oh my god, good brake check. Halfway down the straight. We go into a session, so we outbrake ourselves and then they turn in anyway. Even though we're next and they just turn in anyway. What fucking logic is that? But yeah, I want to see what this bike is like when it's totally red. How awful it's going to be. It really affects us as well. It seems like the tires affect us. I haven't felt anything. Well, the brakes as well. Tires and brakes. Haven't felt much else. It's a bit wide. Gonna have to actually concentrate and push hard, aren't we, now in these events? Always easy to run right through that corner. And we've got the heavy braking zone. Gonna ginger the in just to make sure we make it through. As you can see, everyone's just in a line. That's one of the issues with the opponents as well, is that they're not very different. They're very close. As you've probably seen previously in races, when we make a mistake, we drop places to the back. As okay, go, come on, go. Or if we're at the back, we fall like 5 seconds back now. So yeah, there's not much like spreading off the bikes, which I can understand in real life as well. Like if you're only having 6 laps, MotoGP field will still be separated by what? 10 seconds at most, like the whole field. I understand that, but I know I would like the field to be slightly more spread out. Why did the bike fall there? I was off the brake. And just turning. Well, not even turning. I'd already turned in. The bike just fell. Without like... Oh, we do need to repair it. That's why I don't get with a couple of these falls. I'm not sure if they're component related. Like with the springs or what's happening. Well, first event back on Pro, we've like been it. Basically can't crash on Pro. That's the difference. Like we might have the pace, but you can't crash at all. Because as you can see, we're 10 seconds back now, I think. So we're sending the rest of the race trying to catch up here. Oh, the bike almost fell there as well. Thought I leaned it up. Obviously not. This corner's tighter than you think, as we noticed on the opening up. Yeah, that's the thing I hate about Pro as well. So you actually have to be good. There's someone who's not good. Bit difficult. Did I urge a catty though? We've got 4 races in this cup though, so if this one being a shocker, we can't win the cup, I imagine. We're just fighting for maybe top 5. Fuck you, curbs. Would it be better if I get rid of the mirrors? Oh, the mirrors like clipping sometimes, so I need to get rid of those. I don't think so, but anything to help us just stay upright when we're near a curb. But now we're like 20 seconds back with everyone, aren't we? Yeah, that was a good race back, wasn't it? What's our fastest time? Oh, well, we were slow. Well, pro are much better rounder. Yeah, we're going back to semi-pro, so. Okay, so I've fixed most of the bike now because the achievement is actually just for the tyres and pads to be in critical condition at the end of the race. So you never guess what we have not changed. So we've got the pads at the front in critical condition. We've got to work on the rear though. The rear is at 45%. We've got a few events still. It's a poor state. So that's maybe why we were crashing as well around Fuji, because the shock absorbers were actually critical. So maybe should have changed those before the event. But next up will be a face-to-face, maybe at the $1 Million Highway. Oh, Suzuka. I have to ask us twice. No, where's Suzuka? No. Oh, we're starting the first though. We'll take this. Okay. Just got to hold on then. For 5 laps. Oh, I forgot to change the difficulty. Damn, it's still on pro. I'm going to be rubbish still. Especially with my warm brakes. It's already dropped down to 8. Everyone a bit indecisive. Oh my god, Suzuki. I was about to say everyone indecisive in front, and then the Suzuki decides to do a big old brake check. You can already hear the wheels are spinning up as well. How are we going to survive 5 laps around it? Especially when we can't curbs like that. Oh, what are you doing sliding into us? You had the whole of the inside of the corner to slide down the inside, and you decided to just slide into us. Good job. Oh, what the hell? Look, at that time the rear just slid. Alright, we're all by ourselves. What? We're all by ourselves. Alright, just get up to 5th. No wheel spin at all now. How about I see you at the end? It's going to be another lonely race. Not been a good visit to Japan, has it? Oh my... Yeah, I've got no brakes. Yeah, we just DNF'd. I have no brakes or anything. So, next up, the Atlantic Road. Oh my god, in the rain again. No, it's a damp track. And it's like... Oh... Oh, here we go. Then let's try and end on a high. Back in Europe. On the region roads here. At least we survived the start. You know what? Again, we're on very worn tyres. We're trying to get this. We were spinning up to like 200 kilometers per hour. What the fuck? That shows how worn the tyres are. Anyway, we're finally getting going. So we can see someone in front. So we're not too far back, surprisingly. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, he's into the ocean. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's found this bike. Okay. There's someone learnt the PTR of Man course. And I was playing that. For some reason, I just can't get my head around these courses. I've been on this course like 4 or 5 times now. I should know it quite well, but I just can't learn it. To be fair, we did have like, what, 30 hours around the same course in TTR Man, basically. That's why I know it quite well. Because I've watched, you know, video online of Was it Peter Hitman's that round there? There's also John McGuinness who did a... Oh, we're only just over a kilometre back. That's not too bad. Because in all the crashes. Let's say John McGuinness doing that. Like, do an actual video for KT Racing. Doing, describing that round the T-Tailor Man. So... we had good tutors there. But... also reading articles from John McGuinness as well for how to ride around there. As, oh, we've crashed after the finish. What? Oh dear, our rider's not going to make it home, is he? No, we're not close. Our pads are red though. They're red at 37%. But we need them to have the exclamation marks. Like these pads on 0. Front calipers are at 3%. Rear disc is gone at 9%. Brake lever's gone at 1%. Master cylinder at 15% as well. So God, we already heavily damaged the fender as well. As you can see, we've got the carbon body, the tyres buggered at 0%, 7%, 12%. So it's like under 15%, isn't it then? 45% for the front tyre. Bloody hell, front tyre. We're trying to get critical here, and you're like staying upright, staying good. You're not deteriorating enough, right? Also need to spin up the front tyres. I'm seeing if we can. As what have we got? Paul Ricard. I haven't been in an Urbo game for a while. I said we'd do that, didn't I? Was he starting first again? I've given myself a decent rear tyre now. Because we can save that 0 one for when we try and get the achievement. All of this just for one achievement. Trying to make our bike as rubbish as possible. That's what 0% brakes feels like. Oh no, we're not the only one. Go. We're not lost. As we were up to 7th. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? We must have been reading. I can't see that from this though. We must have been reading that. Oh my god, yeah, there is no... There's no way we're stopping the bike without having like heavy duty anchors or something. We're going to have to keep riding around to get this rear brake because I said too critical. Because it is nowhere near enough. I'm basically just going to be using the rear brake from now on. Like halfway through the race. Going well. Come on, let's check the bike. Sure we're close to critical. On the pads. No, the pads. 27%. Man, we need to... just the rear brake a bit more. Tyres at 31 on the rear. What about the front? 37, man. We really got to work the front tyre. I don't know how. We've got to start, I don't know, carrying too much corner speed or something. So I can wash the front out a bit more. But then use the rear. So Operation Fuck My Shit Up is going well. You know, front pads, 0%. And you can see we've got the rear tyre down to 0% now. We've got the rear pads finally down to 13%. But front tyre's only at 30%. It starts out at like 50 odd. So it looks like we have to go through the left-handers a bit too quick from now on. And then we can get this tyre down. Alright, the race is about to end. Unfortunately, we've been lapped as well trying to mess our bike. But... oh, front tyre, come on. 28%. I basically rode around with my front brake on. I didn't even do anything. Oh, God. So we're going to have to do one more race. And then we can show off the glorious 0% wear on brakes and tyres. MV Augusta. Okay, this is pretty bizarre. We've been lapped. But as you can see, we need to complete the final lap. But everyone else has finished. So we're now racing against bikes that are finished. This is very weird. I have no idea why they don't have normal laps. That traffic rules. Take that MV Augusta. But yeah, you can see they're still, you can still hit them. They're not ghosts or anything. They're cruising to the pits. We're literally still racing. I have no idea why they, again, don't just finish the race when you're crossing the line. Are we screwed the wrong MV Augusta? The one in front. But yeah, that's another bizarre thing in RiMS racing then. We don't know what being lapped means. And see, our bike's a total wreck. But the front tire's still in the 20s, I think, wear-wise. Let's see. And see, I'm actually holding the brake fully. You can see you can still accelerate, even holding the brake fully. So, oh, 23. Screw you, left shoulder condition. You're holding us back. All right. As next time we'll do the Kawasaki competition. So I actually want to do well on this one around Monsanto. Oh, we can maybe use... No, I actually want to do well. I can't use my worn tyres, can I? But we've got Silverstone. We've got a brand event next. But we would definitely use the worn tyres. Even though it looks like we can win some Prey tyres there if we do well. And then, actually, no, maybe save it for the brand event. And then got a face-off afterwards. There's many options. Got competition. Got the face-off around Spain. Bloody hell, I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, we have to choose an event where we can screw up our tyres. We actually want to do well in the brand event because you can win tyres there. So we want to do well in these two events, but maybe not this one. Oh, Suzuka, that should be bad for the tyres. It has happened. It has finally happened. So, as you can see, this is our bike. Halfway through our race in Japan. And 0%. 0% pads. If we scroll up, there you go. Springs, almighty 33%. But then tyres, front tyres at 12%. We got it down from like 30%, I think it was. No, it's in 20s. ECU, unfortunately, is still good. So, a bit annoying. Does this actually change the acceleration and all that? Doesn't seem to do anything, does it? Doesn't seem to be showing it at all. I thought that might change the acceleration, brake and hand in there, but not. And then rear shocks, 31%. 61%. So the rear shocks are okay. But in 0%, 0%, and 0%. So we go on a lap with this bike. Let's see how bad it is then. So this is, you can see on the back straight heading towards 130 art. You can see lap 2, the race. So it started off with a damp track, but as you can see, definitely is dry. There's a break for the final chicane. So let's see if we can do well. I've been just trying to crash the bike, basically. Get that front tyre down. But here we go. Let's try and concentrate. I think we can make it to the end of the race. So this is what you do to get the achievement for critical damage or critical components. We have to brake very early. We've got no brakes. But you have to have critical pads and tyres. Yeah, we're not even troubling the apex, see? Not even turning the bike and we're down. I'd hope we get no pads. If I keep crashes under 5 for this, I'll be very happy. So you can go a bit more through the left than the right. Because we've got more front tread on the left. Left hand side than the right. Oh, see, look. Try and carry speed for the right hand and slow down. But yeah, the fairing and everything is like 0%. Exhaust. Some of the wires and the oil things are actually pretty good. They're like 90%, but there's like the oil and the cables. So not too much. It doesn't affect the hand in the bike. We go through the Degners. First time I've actually stayed on the track through there. Oh no, brake too deep. We're going. As we go into Kobayashi corner. Once again, not trying to have too much lean. That's the key. So not on the edges of the tyre. With how bad they are. Okay, so short shifting so I don't get wheel spin. Go through 200R. And now into spoon. You can probably go quicker than this, but again, as you've seen, it's very easy for the bike to Just pop over. Oh my god, the rear. We did not like us accelerating there. Oh yeah, this is the windscreen at 0% as well. I can barely see anything. We got this a lap. What was the Zuka? Not too bad actually. Mainly 0% components. Oh, God's sake. Was we messed up the fine chicane? And see mirrors at 0%, so you can't actually see anything out of them. We go, that's the lap done in. How quick is that? 250? 248. One of my best laps as well. My best lap. I'm trying to do a lap without crashing. If we're around 230 maybe, then. It was competitive that time, so in the 220s. If I remember right. That wouldn't be too far off actually, but it does show you that, you know, component condition is important. You can't just ride around with a 0% bike, you do actually have to maintain it and look after it. And see, that's the first time I've gone through the first sector without crashing. Oh, almost too much rear brake. Halfway through that though. Very nice. And brake heavily. Keep it in second this time. But we might not get that this race. Last time we tried this, we got that around the, was it Nürburgring? But it's like we're staying alright enough now on this lap at least. Oh, if just keeping it in third and etc. will be better than shifting down. There you go, that's better. Of course, there's a longer lap round here than the Nürburgring as well. As we are flying along. Oh my god, I actually managed to carry some speed through 130R. Alright, this time brake very early. Just nick first at the end. Oh my god, we made that whole lap without crashing. Oh, not quite under 230. God damn it. We'll try to do it on the final lap. 233. Just 15 seconds quicker than on the previous laps. Actually going to set a pretty close laps on our previous one. At 235. So if the crash would have been a couple of seconds quicker. Yeah, a minute 36 back. Oh, it is around 20 seconds. Let's see. Not too bad, considering how wrecked our bike is. Just a couple of seconds off the rest. Just realised I had my thing on the wrong side for the whole of that, but doesn't matter, does it? As yeah, that was a good sponsored event, wasn't it? As